Peace, infinite waters, diving deep once again. We're here indoors for a change. And when we talk of confidence, it's something which a lot of people say, how do you make videos? Aren't you shy? Aren't you afraid of what other people might think of you? And for me, one way to be more confident is to realize you are worthy. And you have to let go of society's expectations. And that's my whole philosophy. That's the whole theme of Infinite Waters, to let go of society's expectations. Be happy with your imperfections, your perfect imperfections, because there is nothing wrong with you. And a lot of the times on our journeys, we find ourselves stuck at the crossroads because we want to please everybody. Please like me. Please be my friend. Whenever you allow someone else to give you value, you lose confidence. What does confidence mean? It means to trust yourself. To trust yourself, you've got to know yourself. To know thyself, you've got to love yourself. And that's one way to build confidence, to love yourself, no matter what. Because friends, they come and go, but at the same time, you are left with you. Once you embrace yourself and accept yourself 100%, you find confidence levels boost, because you can talk to anybody without feeling ashamed. But really and truly, a lot of us who are on this journey, so many of us, we have parents in one ear. We have even some of our partners telling us to do this, to do that. But you have to ask yourself, what did you come here for? And for me, that's one of the biggest things I always ask myself every day. What did I come here for? And many of us, we're living, but how many of us feel alive? And for me, that's what confidence is. It's all about feeling alive, living in your own element. Confidence is not just about being the loudest, being someone that attracts all the attention. In my mind, developing that confidence requires inner balance. That's what confidence is. It's inner balance and outer radiance. It's all about being comfortable in your own skin. And it's almost like a silence. Can speak a lot louder than words sometimes. And for so many of us, we have to realize that we have to give ourselves value every day. It's difficult though, because many of us, we work in jobs where if you want that promotion, you have to please your manager. Many children go to school, if they want the A grade, they have to study and study and study and wait till someone else gives them value. We have to create our own world. And when you realize that it doesn't matter what people say. I've been doing videos for a while now, and certain things I say, I'm like, should I have said that? And the more and more you do it, you realize that whoever resonates with the message, that's beautiful. If not, I can't help you. I'm not in this world to live up to your expectations. You do your thing, I do my thing, and if by chance we meet, that's beautiful. If not, well, it can't be helped. And a lot of the times, when we talk of you are worthy, a lot of us, it goes back to our childhood. Many of these memories we have, maybe people were told they were no good, all of that creates a low self-esteem. But now we have to take responsibility. And that's one of the biggest things we have to do. We have to own our feelings and our awareness. We have to become aware of everything we do. A lot of times you ask people, how are you? And people say, I'm fine. But they say it with all of their body tense and everything. We have to realize that the body is the unconscious mind. Therefore, once you're confident in your body, you become confident in your mind, and you become confident in your spirit, and the reverse of that. So we have to realize that it's all interchangeable. Once you change your mind, you can change your world. You don't have to be so hard on yourself. Sometimes you have to give yourself a break. You have to use self-forgiveness to realize that we're all going to make mistakes, but at the same time, it's how you see it. One of the biggest things which has helped me on my journey and developing your confidence, you have to realize that everything is based on perception. The greatest thing I learned was that your perception of yourself is the only thing that matters. It doesn't matter what other people think of you, because that's always changing. However, how you see yourself is key, because that is what shapes and governs your reality, not what other people think. They don't have your body. You have your body, you have your mind. Therefore, we're creating as we go along. We are the architect of everything we see. It's beautiful. Many people who find their greatness and activate their power, we say they're confident. Athletes who perform at a high performance, this is because they know what they're doing. They've done it so many times that it becomes second nature. And to reach that state requires practice. Everyone has that inner talent. It's nothing special. It just takes hard work. It takes the action behind the words. And for me, I've just realized when we talk of just letting go of society's expectations, you have to let go of even who you think you are. All of these labels that we throw on ourselves. I am this, I am that. No, you're not. And that's why so many of us, we're scared. Many of us, we're caught in the crowd. And once you're in the crowd, you'll never really discover your inner greatness, which essentially is the key to unlocking your confidence. You have to sometimes walk alone. Take a trip to the desert. I'll pay for it. And once you're there, you realize I'm not alone. And at that point, once you hear that voice, then you connect back to your true, authentic being. And for me, that's what happened to me. And it's an ongoing process, because more and more you have to say, I am worthy. I don't let money define me, my job, all of these things, man-made laws. We have to become free, because being free is our birthright. We came on this planet to have fun, to really spread our wings. It's not about being in fear. It's not about being held down. It's about flying. Freedom is when you have nothing left to lose. And you have to be at that point to really develop that confidence where nothing matters. Not what the news says, your family says, your friend says. You have to follow your own path and listen to your inner voice. Go with your own heart intuition and realize that this is the life I am going to live. You have to make your own affirmations. And a lot of the times we have to realize that there's so many things you can do to make yourself feel more confident. The way you dress, the way you carry yourself, keep your head up, the secrets of body language. 90% of communication is non-verbal. Therefore, we have to realize that the body never lies. And a lot of the times, it's just being around the right people as well. Once you're around the right people, you find that birds of the same feather flock together. Being in the right energy. You have people who don't want you to follow your passion. You have to connect with people who are going to be helping you fulfill your dream. At the same time, those people who are challenging you, it's not a bad thing. There is no good or bad, but it's about being responsible for who you interact with and realizing that, are you around people that raise your spirits, or are you around people that drain your energy out? And get back to nature. For me, I found that whenever I go for a walk, whether it's in the park, on the beach, wherever I am, you find that once you're breathing and you're connected to Mother Earth, you have this surge of energy. Just, your whole body just expands. And that's what it's all about. A lot of people say people that are confident, they're full of life. So if you want to be full of life, you have to say, what am I eating? Am I eating something which is going to give me life? Am I eating life or am I eating death? Because many of the foods we're eating are processed. They don't have enzymes. However, I realized on my journey, when I moved to a more plant-based diet, you develop more confidence. But you have to love yourself. You have to have fun. You have to realize that we're living in a beautiful universe and you have to do it right now, because there is only now and the power is in the now. Have fun. Enjoy life. Stay well. Infinite waters. Diving deep once again. Stay well. Peace.